Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all well and keeping it nice and safe. I am going to do what is in my baby changing bag. I found that when I was just starting out as a new mum and as a first time mum, I didn't know what I was going to put inside my changing bag, the things to take about with me from day-to-day life, what I should have in it, what I shouldn't have in it, what was maybe going to be excessive to take with me and stuff. So I chose to YouTube a lot of other people to see what they had in their bags, and I found these really helpful when I was putting together my own one. Of course, these things change all the time because babies develop and they get different and they change and they need different things and stuff inside their bags. I found that over the last couple of months the bag has changed quite a bit. So from what I used to have for Frankie at the beginning when she was just tiny, I don't need the same as I did before. I kind of need a little bit more actually, if I'm being honest. Because she now eats food, I've got things like food and stuff like that in my bag. So what I will show you is what is in my bag right now, and then I'll show you where I also put the other little bits and pieces that I keep in my bag for going about day-to-day life. So yeah, as a mum that will be going back to work, I will tend to have a lot more things in my bag. Even when I was on maternity leave, I tended to have quite a lot of like paperwork stuff in my bag as well, and this all came in one bag that I carried around with me, and it is, my goodness, the heaviest bag in the world. I have to admit, I thought my backpack was heavy before I had a baby. Now I have a baby, my backpack is a hell of a lot heavier. I've recently changed my changing bag. I used to have one that was just from Amazon. It was a backpack and I really liked it, but I recently changed just before lockdown to a new backpack and upgraded. Unfortunately, I've only used it once, and that was yesterday when we went to my dad's to go and visit him in the garden. So it's only had its first outing yesterday, but I'm really excited to have a new backpack. I still like to kind of keep a little bit stylish and stuff like that. I feel like as a mum it's important to not lose you, so I found a backpack that kind of coincides with my style and what I like, and let's have a guess of what colour it is. It's black. Shock horror, it's a black backpack. This is the GIGIL backpack. I think that is how you pronounce its name, the GIGIL backpack. It's GIGL. I'll put a link in the description below for you so that you can go and check out all the different backpacks that they have. But this is a black leather backpack, and as you can see it is literally like full to the brim, but it's such a sturdy and good backpack, and I find it's a really soft leather as well. So I'd been on the hunt for a black leather backpack for a while because black and leather is like the things, most of my things are black and leather. I love a black leather jacket, so I just thought it would make ideal to have a black leather backpack as well. I really like this one. I like the fact that it just generally looks like a normal backpack, like it doesn't necessarily look like a baby changing bag. And the only little detail that you will see, so as you can see, it's got like just a little giraffe that's on the front of it. It's so dainty and little that you don't even really notice that it's there. So I do really like this backpack. I love that it's got all like the silver detailing and stuff like that on it as well, because I wear a lot of silver. So yeah, I found that a lot of the backpacks that I had been looking at online were gold detailing, and I prefer a lot of silver. So I was hunting high and low for a backpack that had silver on it, and I was so glad to finally find this one. So I know these videos can be really helpful to new mums or first time mums, because I found them really helpful. So hopefully what I have in my backpack will help you guys out as well. Okay, so I'm just going to go into a little bit of detail of what the backpack has on it, how it looks on the outside, and all its little like pockets and gadgety things that it has, and then we're going to dive on the inside and I'll go through like some of the things that I like to keep in my bag. So on the front it has got a flap that comes over the top, and then it has a button detail at the top as well to separate your handles, which is great for keeping everything kind of together so that it hasn't got lots of things like flying around the place. And it has the zip detail at the top. It has a front pocket here, which if you open it up, I keep Frankie's bottle in here and Frankie's sippy cup in here as well. At the minute she is using the stuck in there, got stuck in there right tight. She's using the MAM bottles, the self-sterilising, which is great for taking around and about with you, because wherever you are you can sterilise these on the go. So she has them. I would tend to keep 2 of these in this bag, but I've got 1 just now because the rest of them are downstairs sterilising. And then this is the Munchkin Sippy Cup, which we really like because it doesn't spill, like it's a non-spill one. So for Frankie loves to like chuck it around the place and stuff like that, and it doesn't spill anywhere, which is great. Inside, so I don't know if you can see, but inside the pockets, they are all lined. So they're insulated in the inside of the pockets as well, so you can keep your bottles cool or hot or whatever it is that you've made them, and they'll keep them in there. Also, it has a little mesh kind of pocket at the front as well. I don't really keep anything in that at the minute. And it also has a little elasticated part here for putting like a spoon or a fork or something like that, or keeping something in there. Okay, so moving on to the side pocket here. They've got two side pockets, one at either side, obviously. I keep a packet of antibacterial surface wipes in here. Obviously at the current climate, we're in a pandemic, so these are actually ideal because if I'm going to Asda's and things like that, I can use these to wipe down the trolleys and things like that for keeping Frankie nice and safe and sterile. These are just the antibacterial wipes from Boots. What else is inside here? I always keep things in my bag and I forget what's actually in them. Okay, I have an inhaler in the side of here. I also have one that's on the inside, but this is like my easy access inhaler. I have a pair of sunglasses, which are from Primark. And I also have my AirPods, which again is easy access, it's in the side for me, and I love to be able to take Frankie for a walk and be able to listen to music, so keep these charged up and I pop them in the inside of here. Okay, onto the other side pocket, I have got my phone. I keep this in the side pocket again because it's easy just to slip in and out when I need it, and that is just basically all I keep in that other side pocket there. Ooh. So onto the side of the backpack, it has got two of these little straps that you can pop onto your pram. Again, these come off really easily. You can take both parts off so that they're no longer there. They came as a separate attachment. It also came with like an over the shoulder strap as well, so if you wanted to wear it over the shoulder you could as well. This flap that's on the top as well also has a zip to take that off if you find that you don't want to have the strap and you would just rather have just the handles. That can come off as well. I really like the fact that it's all padded down the sides of the shoulder straps as well, because there's nothing worse than when you've got a heavy backpack on and it's digging in the inside of your shoulders. Okay, so if I move these round to the front, it's also got this big section on the back, and when you open up this section here, it also has its own changing bag, which is really handy, but it comes with its own little GIGIL changing pad, which I just keep in that back pocket there because it's always handy if you've got like a quick change to just quickly do. And again, it has got all of the little giraffes and stuff on it, so I keep that on the inside of that inside pocket. If you open the back pocket here, it's got two sections. Now in the inside section, it's actually padded, which is great because I tend to have like my iPad and my laptop, which I'll show you because I brought it right here. Here's one I made earlier. This is my MacBook, and I usually tend to have this with me everywhere I go. So I would just pop that in the back of there, like so, and it just goes over like that. And that's it, all tucked in there, nice and neat and tidy, and it fits in there perfectly. So you can tell that this actually can fit a laptop and stuff like that in here as well. I've also got a little tambourine in the back of here for Frankie. Frankie absolutely adores music, playing music, making noise. She absolutely loves it. I keep that in the back of there for her as well, because I always like to keep a handful of little toys in the backpack for her to keep her occupied for when we're out and about. Okay, wow! Coming round here, and we're now going onto the inside of the backpack, and I'll show you what I keep inside the bag. So it has two zips, so if you wanted to have them in the centre you could. As you can see, this is a very full backpack. Frankie is currently 9.5 months old, so she has got a lot of bits and pieces that we kind of need to have with us at all times. There's things in here for me as well. The only thing I haven't put in here is my purse, because for some reason I don't know where I put it. I normally have my purse inside here as well. But yeah, as you can see, it's a very filled backpack. It's also got the print on the inside for all the giraffes and stuff as well. But I'll just go through each little part that is on the inside of here, what I do have in it, and then I'll let you see the actual empty inside of it so you can see what it looks like. So first off, We have a little summer hat because it is now getting extremely warm and extremely hot, and I always like to keep a hat in the bag for Franki. We have Franki's formula. I bought this off Amazon and it's perfect because you can just clip it open. It has a little bit in the top for keeping a spoon, which I have been not organised and not kept a spoon in it because the spoon's inside there. But yeah, this is what I keep all Franki's formula milk in, and it's easy because you can just take it on the go wherever you need to go. Super important. Spare clothes. Frankie, the amount of accidents I've had when we've been out when Frankie just decides that she's going to have a poop explosion or she is sick down there. I remember one time I was in Costa and she projectile vomited all over me and all over her, and I didn't have any spare clothes, so I probably should keep something in here for myself as well, but we always keep a spare pair of clothes for her just in case of any accidents. At least there's something to change her into. These are my metal straws. I cannot stand those cardboard straws. The sogginess just literally gives me the bulk, and I can't deal with them. So the metal straws are a must. So I keep these in here. These were from TK Maxx and they come in a nice little cute leopard print pouch. It also has on the inside like a little, what's this called? Keychain holder thing, and I just attach my keys on this because there is nothing worse than when you are trying to get your keys out of your bag and they're in the bottom somewhere and it's a very full bag. So this is handy to keep a hold of your keys because you can always get them out whenever you need them. I have a massive pack of baby wipes because you go through these like nothing else as well. We have nappies. I always keep a pen in here as well. I think it's really handy to have a pen in here all the times. On the inside pocket we have Franki's Sophie. She loves her Sophie the giraffe, even if it's just sometimes just to play with, not so much just to chew on. She just likes to play with it and squash it and make it do its squeak thing that it does, which usually drives my dog insane. But yeah, Franki loves her little Sophie, so we keep that in here. Franki's lunchbox. This lunchbox we picked up from Home Bargains. It's really cute. I really like the pattern and stuff like that on it, but Franki is also properly eating now, so we always have to keep snacks and food and stuff like that on us if we're out and about. If for instance we're only just going out for a short period of time, it's just basically a couple of snacks that she would keep, but if we're going out for the day I would also pack something that she can have to eat as well, so I'll pre-make something and put that away for her. Because of her allergies, we're going to always have to have like a lot of food and stuff like that with me because she's not going to be able to just pick up and eat whatever's there. A lot of the time there's going to be a lot of, it's going to be a bit difficult for her to eat. So packed lunchbox, this was maybe about, I don't know, £2 or something like that out of Home Bargains. I really liked it. It's got like a little strap, which is good because if you wanted to fill it up a little bit more it would expand, which I liked. I don't even know what's inside this one just now. We were at my dad's yesterday, so there's a couple of things left in it. So at the minute she's got like a little Ella's Kitchen banana and vanilla biscuit, and she's got an Ella's Kitchen orange one smoothie, and we also have, these are super handy for taking about as well, which are the Tommy Tippy little screw-on spoons that you put on the top of these. So yeah, that is her lunchbox. Okay, I also keep another couple of toys in here. Franki is forever playing with my keys and my phone, so I had picked up these ones from the Early Learning Centre, and it's just like a little pretend phone that makes lots of like noise and stuff like that. And also a set of keys, which to be fair, I think just stop pressing buttons. I think I find these more actually fun than she does. And the phone's ringing. There we go. Yes, she absolutely loves these, and they're good for her chewing and stuff like that on as well, but that's my favourite part of it. We also like to keep inside a muslin cloth and a spare bib. She's teething just now, so there's a lot of dribble everywhere, so we always keep a spare bib on us, and a muslin cloth is always handy for a little bit of sick. Franki's awake, you're probably hearing in the background. So we like to keep a little bit of, so we keep this in here for if she has a little bit of spit up or a little bit sick. It's always handy to have that, and then we can just shove that in the washing machine when we get back. So lastly, inside my changing bag, I do have these two little organising bags. Inside each of these are different things. This is my lifesaver bag. Franki's giggling in the background. So if you hear some little noise, it's just Franki having a little giggle in the background. But yeah, this is the lifesaver. This has everything in it that I could possibly need like at all, in case of emergencies, stuff like that. Everything I need is in this little pouch. I picked this up from eBay, so I will link this one down below as well. I think this is such a handy little thing to have as a mum. So there's a few mums and stuff like that that I follow on YouTube, and I had found a few little bits from each of their channel that I thought was really handy to always have on you. So I just kind of made up my own little goodie bag of things from what I'd found in other people. So yeah, this little backpack, this isn't a backpack. This little organizer, this is actually a cosmetic organizer, but I use it for essentials. So, okay, so in the inside of here, what we have is we've got a little thermometer, a little pair of scissors, a nail file, because you never know, and a little teething gel. Not that she uses this very often, but it's always handy. On the side part here, we've got little sachets. So we have got a Lemsip cold and flu, which you never know when you're going to need that. And we have also got lots of baby paracetamol in the little sachets, which come in handy. We also have tweezers and a pair of nail clippers. Franki's nails grow like nothing else, and sometimes she gets raggy ones, and it's good just to be able to clip it off and stuff. And if in case of any scales or something like that, we've got tweezers. So on the other side, like so, is this little part here. So again, as I've explained before, I had my normal inhaler that I keep in the pocket, but I have my backup inhaler in here as well. I have got the tiniest, cutest little tub of Sudocrem, which can be used for so much different things because it's an antiseptic. It's great to have one of these in here. We have a spare bib, it's because these are bibs dummies. A spare dummy, Frankie loves the bibs one, so we keep this in here. We've also got some paracetamol, an array of little plasters. So there's some like Peppa Pig ones, there's some little unicorn ones, and I'm sure I've put a couple of normal ones in here for myself, yeah. So that I don't end up having like unicorn ones on myself, I've put normal ones on for myself. We've also got a little sachet of Diorolite. We have got little antiseptic wipes as well in here. We keep a little bottle of Amboso oil for Frankie's teething in here. We also keep a little medical spoon just in case she's struggling with the sachet, I can use the spoon. We have got a nasal spray. She gets really congested with allergies and stuff, so this comes in really handy. But to be fair, so do I, so this is great for both of us. And because we're in a little bit of a nice, beautiful heat wave, we keep a little bottle of sun cream in here as well. Okay, so the second little bag that I keep inside my baby bag is actually for me. So this is my little bag that keeps my little essentials and stuff like that in. As you've seen from everything else, it's all for Frankie, keeping her occupied. I usually keep my laptop charger and stuff like that in the bag as well, but obviously because I haven't been away working, that's not in there right now. But I'll show you what I've got in this little bag here. Okay, so this little bag, I can't remember where I got this. Oh, I know exactly where I got this actually. I've just read the front of it. It's a Giorgio Armani one, but I actually got this as a freebie with a perfume that I had bought. So it came in handy. I use it now in my baby bag. So inside this is basically all things mum related or lady related. So in here I have got a little pack of hand sanitizer. This is the Dettol antibacterial one. I also keep packets of tissues in here because I'm a lady. We have got sanitary pads in here. I keep a little pop out hairbrush. I think this one was from Primark. It just pops out, which just comes in really handy if you're just needing like a quick brush of your hair or get some tangles and stuff out. I have got another hand sanitizer in here, and it's only because I usually keep one actually in the side pocket for easiness, and I just keep another one in here for... Sorry, the camera memory was full. This one is a little Bath & Body Works one that I got as a gift from one of my dancers. I also keep a little packet of Sephora. These are not Sephora. Sephora blotting papers in here. I have got extremely oily skin, and when it's days like what it is today, I can get extremely oily, so these come in really handy. I also keep a lip balm. This is one of the Eos Lip Balms. I love the smell of this one. Can't remember what it is though. Pineapple. I keep a hair tie. This is one of those invisible balls because they're a lifesaver in my hair. And last but surely not least, I keep a spare iPhone charger in here. This is just in case of an iPad dying or my iPhone and stuff like that, and I've got it there. Sometimes I keep my little, what are they called? Sometimes I keep the battery packs that you can charge up in my thing, but sometimes, do you know what, my life's busy and sometimes I don't have time to charge those things up, so I just keep an extra charger in here just in case. Yeah, so that is the 2 little bags that we keep inside our backpack, and that is kind of what's in here. So on the inside, this is what the inside looks like. As you can see, there's lots of little different compartments and stuff. There's a little wet and dry bit down there as well. So yeah, that is everything that I keep inside our baby bag. I hope you have found this really useful and that it helps you guys maybe put together your baby bag, or maybe even just gives you a couple of ideas of things that could be handy to have on you at some points. So I hope you found this video really helpful. If you have, please give it a little like, and I would love to see you subscribe to my channel and follow along mine and Frankie's journey. If you would like to be notified for when we have any videos uploaded, make sure you hit the little notification bell down below as well. I would like to do a lot more of these kind of videos on my channel. I love doing all things kind of mum related now, and just kind of how I fitted mum life in with my normal life as well. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed, and I would love to see you again soon, so I will see you in the next one.